One of the top stories this week was the gunning down of Lesotho Army Commander Khoantle Motsomotso. Now, the two officers who stormed his offices at the army barracks were in turn shot dead by Motsomotso's bodyguards. A SADC Double Troika team consisting of ministers and experts was deployed to Lesotho on a fact-finding mission. Now, the team has concluded its mandate and it's expected to hand a report over to the SADC Heads of State and Government and to discuss the rivalry within the army and the military and the government. We are now joined on the line by Dr Hoolo Nyane, a constitutional expert at the University of Lesotho. A very good afternoon to you, Dr Hoolo Nyane. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, following the killings within the army for a number of years now, just how powerful is the Lesotho army and why does the army want to direct the course of politics?
Good afternoon and thanks for having me. You see, the role of the Lesotho army in the broader political landscape here is historic, and it has been embedded in the constitutional design of the country. The kind of design we have now is under the Constitution of 1993, which was adopted by this country under the superintendence of the army. As you recall the history here, Lesotho has been under the military junta since 1986 to 1993 when we returned to constitutional democracy. So the constitutional package that we got was superintended by the army. Therefore, within the design, the army has a very, very strong hand in the design, and it is therefore, by extension, very, very powerful within the political landscape. And our politicians here are aware of that, and our army is also aware of that. So much that quite often you will see those tacit alliances between the army and certain politicians within our political landscape.
Dr. Nyane, where does this leave the relations between the army and the politicians, in particular the government?
Well, with the current government, the relationship is a bit uncertain because you have to remember the context here. The incumbent Prime Minister Thabane was at some point about 2 years ago in exile, and one of the reasons he cited for his exile was that he was afraid of the army, and in particular the commander of the army at the time. Of course, we have since been relieved of his duties. But all in all, there is that animosity that exists between Thabane and his political party and the current top brass of the army. Of course, there was beginning to be a twist with the top brass, including the now slain commander. He was beginning to shift towards government. But all in all, you would say all the top brass of the army as it exists now is in tacit alliance with other politicians who are today in the opposition and are battling to get into good relationship with the current government. And the matter is even being complicated by the SADC Commission of Inquiry report that was included.
Well, unfortunately, we have lost Dr. Hoolo Nyane. He's a constitutional law expert at the University of Lesotho, just briefing us and updating us on the situation regarding the violence in Lesotho. And as we know, this week, the Lesotho Army Commander Khoantle Motsomotso was gunned down.